Hello everyone, I'm Lucy from Bristol Hypopressives. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to do a class with some rotation. So really good for digestion, really good for the spine as well. So we're going to start off seated, and we're just going to do a little warm up as usual and then come on to our practice. So you're going to start in a cross-legged position. We're going to inhale the arms up. Exhale, left hand to right knee, right hand comes behind you. You're going to inhale to grow tall through the spine, and exhale, you might be able to rotate a little bit more. Keep inhaling and exhaling here, and keep growing through the spine. Lovely, one last breath here. And then coming back to center. Let's inhale, arms up, right hand to left knee, left hand behind. Inhale, grow tall through the spine, and then exhale to rotate. We'll keep going with that. We inhale, grow tall, and exhale, rotate. Sticking with your lateral breathing. Nice full breaths. And then we're going to come back to center. We're going to come onto all fours and we're going to do a bit of thread the needle. So we're going to inhale, left arm up, thread it underneath the right arm. Inhale it up and exhale to thread. Inhale up, exhale thread. Nice, last one here, getting some really nice movement in the ribs. Should really help with our lateral breathing and our apnea. Going to bring that hand back down. We're going to inhale, right arm up, and exhale to thread. Inhale up, exhale to thread. I'll do two more on this side. Really nice. Lovely. You're going to come back down into a seated position. We're going to set up in our cross-legged Hestia position. So feet are dorsiflexed, and we're going to bring the arms in to our internal rotation. We're going to have left hand in first, right hand in third. So we're going to inhale in position, and on the exhale, we're going to rotate. We're going to inhale back to the front and exhale to rotate. Nice. Lovely. So we're going to start off in our Hestia position. Feet are dorsiflexed, ribs are stacked over the pelvis, shoulders are on top of that, head is on top of that. We're going to bring our arms into internal rotation. Hands out to the side, thumbs down to the earth, round that big beach ball. We're going to have the left hand in first and the right hand in third. We are going to do some rotation on the inhales and the exhales. So we're going to inhale round and then exhale back to center. So I'll guide you through it. We come back to the center for our apnea, and then there's going to be the option to rotate on the apnea as well. So when you're ready, we're going to inhale, rotating, and then exhale, coming back to center. You're going to work from the bottom, middle, top of the spine as you inhale. And exhale, coming back to center. Nice. Inhale, bottom, middle, top. Exhale, back to center. You're going to hold your breath out. Pause, slowly open the ribs here. Option to do a rotation on that apnea. So bottom, middle, top, look over the shoulder, holding it here for as long as you can. Breathing in when you're ready, coming back to center. We're going to change the arms over and do it on the other side. So we're going to inhale round and exhale slowly through the mouth to come back to the front. Inhale, bottom, mid, top, and exhale softly and slowly through the mouth, coming back to the front. Inhale, bottom, mid, top. exhale slowly through the mouth. You're going to hold your breath out, pause, open your ribs, start rotating from the bottom, mid, top, holding it here for as long as you can, and breathing in whenever you're ready. Really nice, calming back to center. Lovely. We're going to come into our Gaia position now. And you're going to have your hands facing in towards each other. Hands are underneath the shoulders and knees are underneath the hips. We're going to do our 3 breaths and our apnea here. And then we're going to lift up into our Callisto position. So when you're ready, we're going to inhale all the way around the ribs. And exhaling slowly through the mouth. Inhale into the ribs. And exhaling softly and slowly, spread the mat apart with the hands. Inhale all the way around the ribs, keep spreading. Exhale slowly through the mouth. Pause here, slowly open the ribs. You're going to lift the hips up, keep the weight of the shoulders over the hands. Take the gaze back towards your thighs. Holding it here for as long as you can. Breathing in whenever you're ready. You're going to face the hands forward in your downward facing dog now. And then we're going to take the left hand to the outside edge of the right heel. Coming into a bit of a rotation here. You're going to bring that hand back down and then right hand to the left ankle. Lovely. And then bringing your hand back down. You're going to slowly walk the hands in towards the feet. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, blow out 80 candles as you rise up into standing. Nice. We're going to come into Freya and then we're going to go into Freya with rotation. So we're going to work through Freya in stages with the exhale, and then we're going to do another Freya with rotation. So setting up in your Athena position, nice and stacked, hands in first. We're going to inhale in position. Exhale slowly through the mouth, right foot steps forwards, feet face forward, hips face forwards, front knee is over front ankle. Inhale here. Exhale, tip the upper body forwards, lining the rib cage up with the pelvis. We're going to inhale here. Exhale slowly through the mouth, bring the left arm up. We're going to hold the breath out, pause, and slowly open the ribs here. Holding it here for as long as you can. And then breathing in whenever you're ready. Really nice. We're going to do 3 breaths apnea, and then we're going to rotate round to towards that front leg. Nice. Bottom, middle, and top again of the spine. Nice. When you're ready, we're going to inhale all the way around the ribs. And exhale slowly through the mouth. Inhaling into the ribs. And exhaling softly and slowly. Inhale, ribs expand. Exhale slowly through the mouth. Pause. Open the ribs. Keep that slight incline. You're going to rotate bottom, middle, top, taking the gaze over the shoulder. Holding it here for as long as you can. Breathing in whenever you're ready, coming back to center. Nice, you're going to step that foot back and we're going to go on the other side. We're going to inhale all the way around the ribs. On the exhale, left foot steps forwards, feet face forward, hips face forward, front knee is over the front ankle. Inhale. Exhale, tip that upper body forwards, line from the back heel all the way through the body. Inhale here. Exhale, right arm comes up into your third arm position. You're going to hold your breath out, pause, open your ribs. Lovely. We're going to stay here for as long as you can. Almost brought you into rotation then. And then breathing in whenever you're ready. Nice. We're going to go again with rotation this time. Inhaling all the way around the ribs. And exhale slowly through the mouth. Inhale into the ribs. And exhale softly and slowly. Inhaling all the way around the ribs. Exhale slowly through the mouth. Pause, open the ribs. Start rotating bottom, mid, keep that slight incline. And top, holding it here for as long as you can. And breathing in when you're ready, coming back to center. Step that back leg in, coming into your Artemis position now. Heels of the hands on the top of the thighs, balance point is forwards. We're going to inhale, exhale slowly through the mouth. Inhale into the ribs. And exhale softly and slowly. Inhale, ribs expand. Exhale slowly through the mouth. Pause, slowly open the ribs. Holding it here for as long as you can. And then breathing in whenever you're ready. You're going to take a forward fold, plant the left hand down, bend the knees as much as you need to, raise the right arm up into the air. Take a couple of breaths here. And then we're going to switch sides. Right hand down, left arm comes up into the air. Take a couple of breaths. And then bring that hand back down. You're going to step one knee back. And then we're going to come up into our kind of split stance aura. So you're going to have the legs in 90-90 position, toes tucked under at the back, front knee is over the front ankle, pelvis is nice and level. We're going to bring first, left hand into first, right hand into third. Going to do our 3 breaths apnea and then rotate. When you're ready, we're going to inhale all the way around the ribs. Exhale slowly through the mouth. Inhale, ribs expand. And exhaling softly and slowly. Inhale into the ribs. Exhaling slowly through the mouth. Pause, open the ribs. Start rotating bottom, mid, top. Holding it here. Breathing in when you're ready, coming back to center. We're going to switch legs now, so bringing the right foot forwards, tucking the toes of the left foot, 90-90 position with the legs. Right hand in first, left hand in third. We're going to inhale all the way around the ribs. And exhale slowly through the mouth. Inhaling into the ribs. And exhale softly and slowly. Inhale, ribs expand. Exhale slowly through the mouth. Pause, slowly open the ribs. Rotating from the bottom, mid, top. Holding it here. Breathing in when you're ready, coming back to center. We're going to stretch the arms out, sit the bottom back onto the heels, taking a child's pose. And we're just going to take the gaze under the right arm. Take a couple of breaths here. Then head back to center. Take the gaze under the left armpit. Couple of breaths here. And then coming back to center. Really nice, everyone. That is our practice complete. If you could subscribe, like and comment, and I will see you tomorrow.